I saw on the news that you guys built new affordable housing, so I just want to say congrats on that. It's really expensive to live in Anaheim, and me personally, I probably would not be able to buy a house by myself if I didn't have my parents' help. I'm here today in support of Al Barzola. Nathan Garcia is known to be an abusive cop, complicit into abusive force on a 14-year-old kid. Um, on number 24, I hope you guys do have the Zoom. I mean, that would be helpful. I'm a new soon-to-be dad, and I have to drive back and forth from Riverside and Anaheim, and it's just a lot just to spend in the gas. I used to come in my old truck. It was a V8, and it just became so expensive to just come and speak about Albert that I would hesitate at first, but I think about him every day, and I come for him. I attended an open meeting with the chief, Mayor Aiken, and that's when we brought up the issue of Albert's death, and he referred to him as the lookout. I watched the video yesterday. The lookout was facing backwards, talking the whole time with his friends. The lookout was probably the worst possible lookout possible. He walked back, and he was oblivious to the cop car that had just been rolling up behind him because it was unmarked. The designation of calling Albert a lookout which is very distasteful because it had been a month or two after his death, and it very impacted the family. So when we're looking for answers or just anything in general, when you call out a dead man the lookout, it's very distasteful. Never mind the fact the lookout was shot 3 times in the back. At point blank range, his partner was coming right next to him. He would have had help. It's very just, I would say, nauseous watching the tape and just thinking, what if his partner had more urge or just hurried a little bit faster? Never mind the fact his body cam was never on at any point till after it had been dead for a minute or two. I just want to ask why the Orange County DA was so excited to prosecute the mother over the accident involving her kid that murdered an old Caucasian man, but the family cannot receive his autopsy of how Albert died. He was a healthy 19-year-old man who did things. He did not die randomly. He was shot, and we would like to know. As well, when it came to the meeting, I don't know what day it was, December 15th, December, whatever. At that time, they said both officers' cams were on when the shooting happened. That was a lie. The second officer's camera was never on when Albert was killed. The only thing we have is to rely on a random neighbor's camera from across the street and different angles from the neighbors. So thank God that the neighbors had their cameras because we would have no footage from Albert's death. Thank you.
Our next speaker